Hi management students, thanks for joining me. Dr. Bowen here. First, let me apologize for how dark the screen appears. I think something is truly wrong with Camtasia. I've changed all of my camera settings and this is as bright as it gets at 4 in the afternoon. I have a lamp directly on my face and every light in the house on, and that's as bright as I could get the recording. So all apologies for that. I thought it was important to get this information up just very quickly though, despite the camera problems. So I just wanted to talk briefly about what it means to do a case study and what it means to be a manager when it's your turn in our case study project. To manage a team is, of course, to plan and organize and lead that team. So we're going to be doing the things that you've read about in the textbook. You can also integrate some of what you learned from the Covey reading as well. You need to be responsible for having the team organized, doing research, segmented into specific jobs or tasks, and moving forward as quickly as possible on what you want your potential case study to be. So the manager's job is to keep communication flowing, to organize and segment the team, and make sure that everyone on the team is making progress. You can do that by Zoom meetings, emails, phone calls, text messages, using a Google Doc, or of course using the group workspace that we have on Blackboard to help organize your team. It's up to you to require reporting on certain facets of the project. You may want to give people a few days to work on something and then require an update, etc. So you need to get everything moving forward in an organized and efficient manner. Don't worry about if you've never been a manager before, you'll get the hang of it. And the job of a manager is to be efficient and effective in moving things forward with the research for your case study. It's not to be liked, it's not a popularity contest. Besides, in management, it's better to be respected than it is to be liked. You want to make sure that you organize your team in an efficient manner, and don't worry so much about personality concerns. I've put you together in ways that you can hopefully work together as a great team. If you have someone slacking off, of course, your team can find ways to work around. Let me know, and you do get a chance to evaluate that person at the end of this semester. If you're a team member, I want you to take initiative in determining what your role on the team should be each week. The first week, you may want to do a lot of research, library research, for example. The second week, you might want to do some interview research. Talk to people who've interacted with the organization that may be the focus of your case study, for example. There are lots of ways that you can contribute to the case. You can be a PowerPoint designer, you can be an editor, you can be a strategist, you can be an analyst. Everyone is going to be doing some type of research for this project though, because it's a term case study. So a good case study presents some type of management problem or an issue that should have been resolved more effectively than it was. It has to be recent, within the past 6 months, and it has to be brand new, something that's never been published or studied by a case study team before, but something you can create from news media sources, library sources, and other forms of research. Basically anything you can find online qualifies. The more data you can collect, the better. You want to understand all facets of an organization, not just go to that organization's website and report what they say, but look at what their critics say, the competitors, the news media, customers, employees. Don't forget that Glassdoor is a very good insight website to find out what employees say about the organization. So I want you to keep thinking about doing that research, using your textbook, using the charts that are in the textbook, and beginning to come up with some means of analysis once we have settled on your particular case. So for that part, you may want to confer with me. We can set up a Zoom or Skype meeting. Don't forget that I have office hours on Skype, where I am currently in the Eastern time zone there on Tuesday morning until lunch, and I would love it if you drop in if you have questions. You can also shoot me an email or set up a different time to have a Zoom call. So I would appreciate hearing from you, and remember, don't slack off, don't put it off until later. This is a term research project, so you need to get going and start doing that research now. If you do have a problem reaching a team member, remember that you need to try multiple times to reach them, but let me know if you can't. I reserve the right to put unresponsive team members in a group of one, meaning that person would have to do all the work of a case study alone and individually, the same expectations, and that's a lot more work. So I hope that doesn't happen, but if anyone does get sick or have a problem, please let me know and we can find a way to plan around. Good luck with your case study, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.